So, I just came from France yesterday. I went there on Saturday to see this house that I really like. And, but I still, it's like bureaucratic problems that make me wait. And because, I mean, I've been anxious all these last weeks because I have, well, since the end of June actually, because I said I gave notice to this apartment that I would leave it by the 30th of September, but I still don't have the house. And I think that having your house, your home, or knowing where you will be from the 1st of October or even before, is just, not knowing where I will be makes me anxious. And I know that having a house, knowing where you will be living, it's a question of identity. I mean, I never had any problem in, like, when I feel like it has to be done, I just go. So my identity would evolve, and it's like exploring my multiple identities. I have been Swiss in the last 4 years, 3.5, and I'm ready to be French or Belgium. Belge, I don't know, or German, because Luxembourg has its borders with Germany, with France, and with Belgium. So I was looking anywhere, but France is just closer to the place where I will work, which is Esch-sur-Alzette, which is the place for the European Capital of Culture. So it seems that my anxiety said that I really wanted to find the house to see who I was going to become next, French, Belgium, or German. And but so I was like, I want this house because I wanted to calm this anxiety. But now these bureaucratic problems will lead me to that the house, I will have it in September. It's not completely sure, it's not secure, but it's better because I won't be paying the month of August. But it seems so, I was in a hurry to get a house, and even I went to see it and I saw some defects, but I said, it's okay, I need that house because it's so close to the border, to the place where I will be working. It's 25 minutes by car, and it's really the nice area because actually the road that takes from the house to Esch is just beautiful. It's just among the woods and the fields, it's just beautiful. So I was like, really, yes, I want this house. It doesn't matter the defects and the problems. Partly because of where it is, but partly to calm my anxiety. So I feel that sort of the cosmos or life is telling me to wait, because it's too early to get a house, because I will be paying the month of August and I don't want to pay the month of August, even half. So to wait, and this in a way calms me, because it means that if life is telling me wait, life is also telling me you will find a house, don't worry, but life is also telling me that I need to deal with this anxiety and to stay without knowing what my future identity will be. It's not only being German or Swiss or whatever. It's about also the house will help me build my own identity. How the house is built, and perhaps I'm going to find something better in the meantime. So the fact that life is telling me there is some inner work that you have to do to calm that anxiety, accept this not having the floor under your feet, says to me, it calms me, because it says to me, yeah, I have some inner work to do. And there's no other better way for me to do this inner work than the video and the sharing this with the world. So this is what I'm doing. And so this is a moment of change, and I have to get close to all this flow of thoughts and emotions that comes with change and with uncertainty and with not knowing what will happen, and it's good, and in fact it gives me some freedom, because anything can happen and anything is possible, so it's actually a good feeling. And also I'm growing my hair, as you can see, because I thought, well, I felt, it's not only I thought, I felt like, okay, change, okay, and I'm not going to cling to the strength that shaving my head gives me. I'm not going to depend on that. Now I'm going to see what happens if I grow my hair and how I feel, and it's like, okay, this is change, so let's go for it. And and in the meantime, I'm doing this garage sale that you have probably seen, that I'm doing this garage sale. Of course, I imagine that people who listen to my video in English are not going to be living close to me, because I would invite you to come over to see me and have a chat. And so if you can't, I mean, you could just catch a plane as well and come to see me if you want, because it's important for me every time I leave because there's a new energy and there's no judgment anymore because I live with this judgment I have to fight with, the judgment towards others. And my work helps me to suspend the judgment and to not judge. But also, I'm leaving, so I'm not judging Switzerland or Italy anymore, more or less the area where I live. So it's good. Now I can welcome people to come over to my house. And I'm more prone to relationships now than before, because I think I'm usually like shutting down and communicating through the internet, through my workshops, but the rest is like I'm not relating to others much. The judgment is something like towards the world in general, not towards certain people. But now I'm more open, and I'm more willing to see people coming to see me, and greeting people to say goodbye. So if you feel like, if you're in the area and you want to come close and to have a chat and to perhaps buy something, and so if you buy something, I'm sure you're going to take some presents with you, some gifts. So come over if you want. But I will do a special video on the garage sale, I think.